Wow, okay. A mix of sun and clouds today, up to 80 with a south breeze around 15, clearing a cool 61 overnight. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow, though. We'll top off at 85, 81 on Wednesday. Then, ladies and gentlemen, that's when the cool front rolls in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. On
Yay.
Thursday, it's going to bring a 50-50 shot of showers or
I
storms.
still don't believe it.
We'll find out. We'll be on the other 50%.
Yep.
We'll make it to 70 before it hits anyway, early afternoon. Then it dips down into the 60s. The rain tapers off Friday morning, leaving us with mostly cloudy skies, 57 before we kick off the weekend. Low 60s Saturday and Sunday. Not too bad. I can live with that. 64 right now. All right, Casey,
Yeah.
got a list of the worst cities in Texas
Okay.
to live in. Okay. Now, like many studies, there was a accumulation of data on things like poverty level, home prices, and income that was then weighted to determine the overall quality of life in these cities. Now,
Mhm.
after all the numbers were crunched, they concluded the worst place to live
Yeah.
in Texas was a census designated place called Edison Road in Eagle Pass
Ooh.
down by the Rio Grande River. The area in Maverick County is the definition of border town as it shares the international bridge with Mexico. Now, Edison Road may be the worst, but here are several other less desirable cities in Texas. Okay,
Okay.
number 10,
Yeah.
Humble, Texas. That's down by Houston. The unemployment is 7.4%, and the median income is a pretty humble 42K per year. Crime, though, is 360% higher than the national average.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even come up with these numbers.
That counter dude
Yeah.
came up with
Thought I always caught out like 100%. But
it.
no,
300, what is it? 360% higher than
that's a
the national.
lot.
That is a lot. Number 9 on the list is Robstown. That's down by Corpus. The medium income is a little over 35K, and the unemployment is 15.4%. Nearly 40% who live there are below the poverty line.
Wow.
Mhm. Coming in number 8 is Port Arthur. That's down by Beaumont. Unemployment is 7.3%. And there have been a ton of empty homes. Everybody's moved out. It's been hit by 5 hurricanes since '05.
Ooh.
Yeah. And Palmview. Never heard of this one, though.
Sounds
That's
fancy.
number 7 on the list. Well, you're only about 90 minutes to the beach, but the poverty rate there is almost 30%. And the
Wow.
medium income in the 20s and close to the border. You can see Mexico from Palmview.
Ah,
Hmm.
that explains some.
Yeah. Number 6 is Livingston. That's north of Houston.
Mm-mm.
Crime is 150% above the national average. Poverty rate is 17% and unemployment at 7%. Number 5 is Alton.
Never heard of it.
Uh,
But
no,
Texas
I
is big.
haven't either. 13% unemployment and a little over 32,000 for median incomes. Makes it different for one third of the people to stay above the poverty line. What is the poverty line?
Uh,
It ain't much. It ain't much. Number 4 is Progresso. That's another border town in the same area. Uh, okay. So Alton's over there by the border. 10% unemployment and 20% below the poverty line make it tough for the education system.
Eee.
Yeah. And Cleveland, Texas, another one north of Houston. The town is on the edge of the Sam Houston National Forest, but it may be a thieves' forest with a crime rate 150% above the national average. Unemployment rate is above 7%, and 1 in 7 are below the poverty line.
Wow, that's where Robin Hood lives.
Yes, yes. But there's nobody to steal from. They're all poor. Number 2 on the list,
Yeah.
Dieball. That's just south of Lufkin in East Texas. Poor schools and the unemployment rate is a whopping 14.8%.
Ooh. Ooh.
Kind of makes you wonder if one has anything to do with the other. Mm,
Probably.
yeah. Number 1 on the list,
Okay.
Hutchins, Texas,
Mm.
just south of the Dallas proper. 1 in 3 are below the poverty line, which with a crime 60% above the national average.
It's better than 380, so
Yeah, well, it's unheard of for for a Dallas suburb, though.
Ew.
Ugh. All right, these cities you do not want to live in. Okay,
'Kay.
10 most dangerous
Oh,
cities in Texas. All right, number 1 is closer than you think.
okay.
All right, that is based on violent crime per 100,000 residents. Okay, these are the top most dangerous communities in Texas. Number 10, Beaumont. 9, Amarillo.
Oh.
Number 8, Alamo. That's down by the border. Number 7 is Houston. 6 is Livingston. That's the one north of Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Palm View. Number 5, Bastrop,
Oh.
east of Austin. Number 4 on the list.
Wow.
And number 3, Lubbock. Number 2, Humble, down by Houston.
Yeah.
And number 1,
Yeah.
Belmead. That's just north of Waco. The
Wow.
number 1 most dangerous city to live in Texas.
That's crazy.
Congrats, you're number 1,
You
Belmead.
win.
This is why Buc-ee's decided to build in Hillsboro instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, download the Mix Online app for your iPhone or Android. Take us everywhere you go. 7:51, 9 before 8. Mix Online, your hits from the 80s, 90s, and today. Good morning.
Ken and Katie in the morning. There's something very, very wrong with them. Mix Online.
Christie's cleaning crew knows life is messy, and whether it's at home or at work, we are here to help you get back to a